teaching philosophy is a reflective statement of our beliefs about teaching and learning. UMT is about helping you teach with passion and enriching lives through music education. Our dedication to NEPD, never ending professional development, is not only for ourselves, but also for you by providing you with teaching materials, free resources, webinars, blogs, and our greatest gift of all, the Ultimate Music Theory Certification Course for Teachers. In the wise words of the late Jim Rohn, it is not what you do, it's what you become. It's the time we spend working on ourselves that leads us down the road to our greatest success. The Ultimate Music Theory Certification course will give you the secret to envision what you want to learn, teach, and play. Engage in activities that excite you and enable learning. Empower you with successful teaching techniques. Simply go to ultimatemusictheorycourse.com for all the details and to get certified. You know that training and coaching can help you be more successful in both your personal and your professional life. Our UMTC success story is Lee Ping Hudson from Virginia. Her story is a success story. In fact, she inspires me. She's also a member of the UMT 100% Club, and we congratulate Ultimate Music Theory certified teacher Lee Ping on all her success. Here, in her own words, is Lee Ping to tell her story.
Hello, my name is Lee Ping Hudson. I live in Centerville, Virginia. English is my third language, so please forgive my heavy accent English. I never thought that I would be teaching music theory because my music theory foundation is not at all solid. I purchased many other music theory books, but nothing makes sense. None of them make sense for me. It was until 2.5 years ago I came across Glory St. Germain's UNTC teacher certification courses. And at the moment, I wasn't so sure that would work for me either because I tried so many other things, nothing worked out. So, but I picked up the phone and I spoke to Glory, and she answered all my questions, addressed all my concerns. And it was through her passionate voice, her very positive energy, I knew that it was the right thing for me to do. So I jumped into the water, I purchased the course, I purchased all the material, I began to study. I found all the material in this workbook, exercise are so clearly laid out, so wonderfully organized. It took me step by step, what I need to understand step by step. And I found myself become a detective. I learned the skill to solve a mystery from unknown by taking the step to finding the answer. And it's something tried out over and over again, and I felt myself fell in love. I fell in love with UMTC courses. I watch the course, and then I do the exercise on the workbook. Frequently, I would stay up to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning doing my exercise, watching Glory on the teacher certification courses. My husband said that I was addicted to UMT, and I say yes, I am, and I'm proud of it. So upon completing the basic rudiment, intermediate rudiment, advanced rudiment courses, and complete all the exercise in the workbook. Now, one of many good things about UMT is after every lesson, you have a review test. You can test your understanding, your comprehension about the theory, and you can check the answer through the convenient designed matching answer book there. So we can find out, where you have not, where you need to do more work, and then you can find the answer right away. Upon complete all from basic rudiment to advanced rudiment, I took the practical exam by UMT, which is designed by Sheila. And then after each of the book, I took the RCM examination. For the level 5, level 6, and level 8, I scored 98, 99, and 98. So I knew at that moment that this worked for me. But I was wondering, would it work for my student too? So I began teaching basic rudiment theory class. I began with 5 students, and they followed the step that I had taken, doing the exercise, taking the practice exam, taking the RCM exam, and they scored 94, 98, 100, 100, and 100. And I was blown away. I said, wow, it really worked. It really worked for my student. It worked for me. It worked for my student. And my student, they actually tell me that the exam was so easy because they were so well prepared through all the classes, doing the exercise. And it was such, they're so proud to share with me. And now I'm teaching the 3 theory classes. One group is working on the preparatory rudiment. Second group is on the basic rudiment, and I have another group is working on the intermediate rudiment. They are preparing to take the RCM exam this May. Throughout my process of learning and also my process of teaching, frequently I came across questions, and I would pick up the phone and I speak to Glory, and she's always there to answer my questions. And when I took my teacher certification exam, I submitted to Sheila, and Sheila graded my examination. And then she responded with such detailed feedback regarding my theory, regarding my learning style. So even though I have never met Glory or Sheila in person, but I felt that I have gained 2 friends from Canada. And I'm just so grateful for this wonderful material that help me conquer my fear of music theory. They also help me to be a better teacher, to be a better musician, and I am able to share the knowledge of music theory with my student. And by watching them, I can see they are progressing beautifully, and they also respond to this UMT method so positively. Right now, we're using the supplemental workbook after the intermediate rudiment and also after the basic rudiment. And one of the major component different from before is music writing and music history. So during the class, frequently when they write some melody, they are so eager. They are also eager to line up and play on the piano to show it to their friends. And they love the music class so much. Frequently at the end of the class, I say, it's time to go home. And they say, oh, do we have to go now? And as one of my young students, he say, when you are having fun, the time just zip by quickly. And I did not even need to say it. The students say it for me. So it just proved that the UMT material is so wonderfully designed. To do the workbook exercise is not a chore. It's a joy. All the things, once you learn it, you do not need to work hard to memorize it. It kind of internalizes in you. You understand, you follow the step, and then it will stay with you. Along the way, I became a detective of music theory. My students become music theory lovers. They become more confident as a musician. And just like riding a bicycle, once you learn to figure out how to ride it, you always know how to ride it. And the knowledge I learned through studying or teaching UMT music theory, it's just like riding a bicycle. Once I have it, once I have the skill, I always have it. I can always pull it out and use it. And I'm just so grateful for this wonderful, wonderful material designed by Glory and and Sheila and all their wonderful team. There's a lot of hard work to put everything like this wonderful together and to share. And I want to say thank you, Glory, for this wonderful, wonderful work. And this whole set of materials, they worked for me. They worked for my student. And if you give it a try, it worked for you too. Sheila and Glory, they held my hand throughout the process. They will hold your hand throughout your learning process, throughout your teaching process. And I'm so glad I made the decision to jump into the course, and I hope you do the same thing. And I'm not borrow Glory's phrase, teach with passion, and good luck.
Thank you, Glory, for your wonderful work. We love UMT. The ultimate way to sport.
Thousands of music teachers have found massive success in their teaching as they use the proven step-by-step Ultimate Music Theory system. The Ultimate Music Theory certification course is an online teacher training program that will elevate your professional development, that you can study at your own tempo in the comfort of your own home. And you have it for forever. The UMTC examiner, Sheila McKibben-Uren, and I invite you to join the Ultimate Music Theory family and enroll today and get certified. We're here to support you in your learning, and we walk with you every step of the way, as Li Ping just shared with you. By providing you with the opportunity to continue your own professional development with the Ultimate Music Theory certification course, we're here together with you, and we are always enriching lives through music education.